long for a sense of balance, a sense of completion, a sense where all of our efforts even out. Life balance is a concept that is intriguing, desirable, and I believe completely unrealistic. You will never achieve perfect balance, and neither will I, which is why I've given up. And I am no longer living my life on balance. I'm living off balance on purpose. Off balance on purpose. Because let's face it, off balance is reality. We are off balance every single day. That is how you learn, and it's how you grow, and it's how you accept changes and create transformations for yourself and for others. The question is, are you just off balance in response to your world, or are you off balance on purpose? Making it an intentional decision to lean forward into these changes, to embrace uncertainty, and to create a life you love. Because you may achieve a fleeting moment of balance. I wonder what that would look like. Here we go. But look, I'm not really balanced. I'm constantly making adjustments to protect where I am and what I'm doing. And I'm working extremely hard. And after all that effort, I'm still in the same place. I haven't gone anywhere. You see, folks, I've worked with companies and individuals across the country in many different industries. And the positions and the foundations on which we are perching ourselves are becoming challenged and increasingly precarious. There are some who are just attempting to protect what they have. But those who are creating transformations are leaning forward into the changes and initiating them. As I continued to practice my 4-ball juggling, I started to notice something unexpected. My 3-ball juggling began to get very, very good. And the truth is, I never really got the hang of 4 until I tried 5. If you think what you're doing now is difficult, it's probably time to try something a little bit harder. And when you do, this level gets easier. Once you stretch, you never go back to where you once were. And that's how we learn. We never master one level and then decide it's time to move on. No. We have kids, then we figure them out later. Here's 5. It goes back to crossing. You see, it's the same pattern as 3. But you have to take every throw to a higher level of execution in order to see the pattern. As you look up here and see the 5 balls in the air, can you see it? Can you see the pattern? Can you? Some people say it looks like the wings of a butterfly or like a fountain coming up from the center. But the creation of that pattern or that system is what allows us to handle more objects or more objectives without dropping. And so we put it in place. Because it's working, we leave it there and never have to change it, right? Wrong. Oh my. What's going on? If you live your life thinking you're finally going to get to a certain level where you have peace and contentment, you will be forever frustrated. The only way to find peace and contentment in life is to find it in the process of living. And that is an off-balance, on-purpose proposition. It means taking the stage with a little bit of uncertainty, pushing yourself to your limits. It means making new connections along the way, as we have done, and allowing that to pull out our greatest strengths. It means taking chances and making mistakes and picking up from the drops and recovering with new knowledge. And if you approach your life that way, you will be rewarded because you never know who's in your audience. You never know who's out there who's watching you, who says, wow, that was amazing. I'm going to help that person. I'm going to help you. Or maybe it's someone you touch who goes on to help someone else that you don't even know about. And your actions create these ripple effects that go on and on. That's why it's always important to be at your best every day, every moment. And I'm willing to bet that because I described it for you in detail, you can already see it happening. Can you not? Indulge me here with a show of hands. How many of you can already in your mind's eye picture me pulling this off? Let's see it. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That means we don't have to do it. So moving on. I mean, after all, you already have the image. You have the vision. Isn't that enough? Absolutely not. Because, ladies and gentlemen, success in life and in business is not determined by your circumstances or by your ideas or by even your vision. It's about your action. And if your actions are not congruent with your words, it doesn't really matter what you say. So if it's okay with you, I'm starting over. And this will either be a sensational new beginning to our time together or a spectacular finish. Yes!